Welcome to a new Let's Play with Summer Farm Estates.
Hello and welcome back to Shamrock Valley in 1953. We today need to get some spraying done. It's a fine morning, so the weeds will all be killed off today. At least that's what we're hoping. Hopefully the weather holds for us. We'll go around the outside first, just check on whether it is killing the weeds. I think it should do. Sure whether it is or not. Yes, it is. Lovely. So the weeds will be sprayed off using the new major on the sprayer. Nice tractor to have on the sprayer at the moment. Had a letter from the dealers. There's a new updated version of the Ferguson out next year, so hopefully that will make its way to the farm, replacing one of the tractors. I'm not sure which one at the moment. There's a what they're calling the FE35. Still great, but so we are almost around. Let's breathe. There we go. We'll put helicopter cam up. Hopefully we can get all the fertilising done today. It is Wednesday the 20th of May 1953. Had a lot of bad weather of late, so we haven't been able to do as many jobs as we would like. At least we've got a fine break in the weather for doing the spraying today. We are hoping that we soon get a few days good weather so we can get this grass cut and made into hay. It's going to be very difficult winter if we can't. I'm sure at some point the weather will be in our favour. Once we get this field and the next one done, we need to head over to the final one, which will mean a lot of backwards and forwards movements. So, see how far we get down here with this. I've almost emptied the sprayer out. There we have it. Fold the sprayer booms up. There we have it. Jump on the tractor, go and drop the pipe into the barrels. Get ourselves topped up again. New cars come in. Have to check because we're going to be blocking the road a little bit for oncoming traffic. And there we have it. Bit of pull again. Head down to where we finished off. Will increase the yield a great deal with doing this. Away we go again. Did go and check on the animals, just needed a bit of water this morning. And will show you us going around the animals at some point, but wanted to show you the spraying and not animal work today. We had animal work yesterday with collecting our 20 sheep and our 10 cows and the bull. I think I told you earlier that this tractor, they have made a front loader for it, so it may, once we had a season or two, put the front loader on this. Not a lot left in this field to be done. And then in the next couple of days we will need to go and get some fertiliser on. We've got enough fertiliser, we've only got 9,000 in the bank at the moment. Hopefully we can get enough fertiliser to get these fields finished with the fertiliser spreading as well. Almost done in this field across the way there. We did get that done off camera when it was dry, which is good. So we now down the last breed in this field. We'll top up before we move to the next field. Probably won't move our equipment over. Pumping up lovely. Away we go. 39% full, so it makes sense to make sure it's full before we go. We won't move this equipment, we'll leave it here till we finish the next field. Then we have to move them all the other side of the railway lines. Thing about the Major, not very fast on its feet when it's on the road. But other than that, lovely tractors. This is all now done. We'll spray the wheat, the oats and the potatoes once we go down here. Get all of this sprayed off as well. Potatoes probably won't have any weeds on, but a bit of pre-emergence herbicide should mean that the potatoes are weed free going forward. Well, we may get our O and O the potatoes, actually save a bit of herbicide. Not done any undoing. Would be nice if there's an older sugar beet harvest to get out. We had a good number of older sugar beet harvesters for FS17. It'd be nice even if you just get a updated version for 19 come out, conversion. Mill in the background now. I think we'll spray the potatoes, actually they're not going to leave us a lot to undo if we don't. Fairly big field this one, so it's going to take a bit of herbicide to get it finished. And then we shall get our single worker we have on the farm, get him to follow us up with the Land Rover and start getting everything moved over that way. There's a few weeds growing in the oats and wheat and barley. Potatoes seem fine at the minute, although only a couple of days since they went in, so the weeds are under the ground at the moment. At least spraying them means that we can of our herbicide left, so we'll have to go and top up shortly. And 3%, so we've pulled the sprayer up. Don't seem to, no, there we go. So it won't seem to fold up at the moment, but there we have it. We shall head back to the trailer. So hopefully, let's just check the weather forecast for the next few days, see if any forecast has changed. So today is dry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday wet still, so yeah, we dare not go and put the mower on at the moment. Because it's going to rain on our grass and we need to get as much hay in as we can, not only to feed our animals but to take over to the livestock market and sell some of them. We now need to spin ourselves around. The sprayer only holds a little bit of herbicide in it. But that will be fine. We will use this drum up. We will probably move off camera and spray the last field off camera and then get everything taken to the yard. Have a fresh start tomorrow. Get ourselves into the field. There we go. Away we go again. It's a shame we've got so much bad weather forecast at the moment. It may not come to anything, but by the time we've got all the spraying done, then we're too close to the wet weather to do any work. Now, back in that direction, there we go. Probably not the straightest of spraying you've ever seen, but effective. A few weeds here that are just coming through the soil. Some of the bigger weeds may have an impact upon the yield, but getting rid of them before the crop gets too big does mean that impact is minimised. You see some of the weeds here are in flower, which means they are producing seed to drop in the ground again. Pity the human race doesn't eat weeds. A lot easier to feed the world. With weeds, doesn't matter whether it's drought, flood or whatever, weeds always seem to find a way to grow and thrive. It's 10 degrees air temperature and 7 degrees ground temperature, so everything is working pretty well, although it doesn't seem to be drying very well at the moment, which is a bit of a worry. Also, the fact that we've had so much rain just lately, we are worried as well about any crop dying off due to too much water. Too much water on the crop, it's as bad as not enough. Should, with one more fill up of our sprayer, get to the end of this field. Although we will be finished today's episode of videoing before we get to that stage. We will, as ever, continue off camera and work the day out. There we have it. That's got the sprayer emptied again. We will head down, top it up for the last time in the video. We've only got to take the sprayer over there and come back for our John Deere. It's very dirty at the minute. So into position, there we have it. Back to the field. And up the sprayer. Start it down this breed. We'll finish short because we run out of spray halfway down. There we have it. The end, and that also is where we are going to leave you for today. We hope you've enjoyed this trip back in time to 1953. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to Summer Farm Estates and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell, it will tell you when our content is available. Until you join us next time, stay safe, remember your social distancing, and goodbye for now.